Hey veterans, all right, I'm coming back with another video for you on low back ratings in a VA disability claim. And if you watched my recent one on how to get a 10% rating for your low back related to either range of motion or muscle spasms or a fracture of the vertebra, if you haven't seen that one, go check it out. What I want to talk to you about right now is a second way to achieve that 10% rating that does not involve any of those, and it's something that a lot of veterans and anybody suffering from a low back issue can experience at times, and that is incapacitating episodes. And if you have a low back problem where at times it's relatively tolerable, and then you have a flare up or your back goes out, so to speak, then you still may qualify for that 10% rating. So the 10% criteria on this one is if you have an incapacitating episode in total duration of at least 1 week, but less than 2 weeks in the last 12 months. So between 1 and 2 weeks, if you are incapacitated due to your low back, then you may qualify for that 10% rating. Now, the only other thing that you need to know there is what qualifies as an incapacitating episode, and the VA defines that criteria or that definition in their regulations. And an incapacitating episode is when the doctor prescribes that you have bed rest and really are unable to do much of anything, and prescribes treatment for that. So that is part of your treatment plan. So if you do have that, again, between 1 and 2 weeks in the last 12 months, then you would probably qualify. And again, you can do this either way, under the range of motion we talked about in the other video, or this, whichever one results in a higher rating. If your range of motion is pretty good upon measurement, but you do have these episodes, then you would want to argue for it under that criteria. But again, if your range of motion is particularly bad, then that may qualify you for the higher rating. Whichever gives you the higher one, that's the one that VA should use and make sure that they do use in your claim. Anyway, lots of topics here on low back issues for you to check out. Hope you do that. I'll be back with some more on the other higher levels of rating for your low back disability. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.